Hi everyone, Matt, CEO of Inception Labs, and today I'm going to be just doing a general talk on clinical dosing. So, clinical dosing is a term that you often hear used when referring to a supplement, but a lot of people don't actually know what it means. So, very specifically by definition, when something is referred to as clinically dosed, the active ingredient has to be at a level that's proven to have a measurable effect. So, one of the most common ones and easy to explain would be L-citrulline, which is used in pump formulas. You have to have at least 6 grams of L-citrulline to be able to claim that it's clinically dosed, because 6 grams is the dosage that's been established in clinical trials to have a measurable effect. So any company to claim that all of their products are clinically dosed on every ingredient, each ingredient in itself has to be at that clinically established dosage. Now with Inception Labs, all products are 100% clinically dosed, every single ingredient. Now, when you look at clinical dosage, there are a number of, I suppose, check marks which have to be established in these studies. Firstly, it has to be evidence-based. So they have to have used double-blind trials, which means they have to have had a placebo group, they have to have had control groups set up so they can actually establish there is a measurable effect. They have to be looking for optimal effect as well. So you can sometimes get a partial effect by lower dosage, but also you can get an overdose effect as well. So the clinical dosage is about establishing where that optimal effect is, and so also it's about establishing a safe usage amount for the majority of people. Now, something like caffeine doesn't have a clinical dosage amount. There is no clinically effective amount of caffeine because some people, 160 grams in a standard cup of coffee is more than enough to wake them up. Some other people, they can hit close to a gram of stimulants and barely notice. And that really comes down to how much adrenal fatigue they have, how much their caffeine tolerance has been established. But there are safe levels to use. And so with something like caffeine, a safe level has been established at 350 milligrams per serve. So you'll find the majority of pre-workouts don't exceed that per serve now, because that's been established as generally safe for most people. When studies look into clinical dosage, they also allow for individual variants. So when you look at L-citrulline and how they've dosed it at 6 grams, they will have looked at individual variances. They will have used males and females. They'll have used people of different ages. They will have used people of different fitness levels. So the study will have gone into all of those factors to establish what a good average clinical dosage is. It also establishes regulatory compliance, so it's about making sure that all formulas are compliant in the markets that they're sold. And finally, it's third-party research backed, so companies can't undertake these studies themselves. So for Inception Labs, we use other companies' clinical studies, not other supplements companies, but people who've actually researched the raw ingredients, and we use that as a basis to formulate our own products. So the clinical establishment can't be done by the company selling the agreement. That moves right into an ethics space. So it has to be done by third-party organizations as well. In general, in layman's terms, you just want to look for companies which are stating their products are clinically dosed. That way you know they're going to work and they're going to be safe. I hope you found this video useful.